Hey guys, welcome back to a plan with me. I have not done a plan with me in so long, and that is honestly because I have not even planned in my planner since I did like the middle of August, and I didn't even finish it. But even before then, I wasn't using my planner. I have so much to like go and back plan because at the end of July, so July 30th, I actually got a new dog. So if you guys don't keep up with the vlogs, you wouldn't know that, but we did get a second dog, and so I didn't even plan it all this week. She has been so great, but obviously puppies are a handful, so it is, you know, we've just been living over here in puppy land. So anyway, that's where I've been. That's why I've not done a lot of Plan With Me videos. And I actually don't know how many Plan With Me videos I'm gonna do on this channel in the next few months, because in October I'm doing Vlogtober, and I don't want Plan With Me's going up during Vlogtober because I want it to be more vlogs and more like get to know me sort of videos for you guys. So this will probably be one of the only Plan With Me's you'll see on this channel in the coming months, but I am going to try to put more Plan With Me's on my other channel. I know that's super confusing, but I will have that channel linked down below. I already have a lot of planner content on that channel. I kind of go back and forth with it. I know you guys like to see this, so I still want to give it to you, but at the same time, I don't want to clutter up my channel with like a ton of videos since I'm doing Vlogtober. So anyway, all that to say, that's where we're at. So I am using the cottage kit from our shop. I just figured this was kind of like the perfect little like transition to fall. It's got some nice fall colors. It's just very cute, and I figured why not? I don't really have a lot going on this week. I mean, I have a lot going on this week, but I don't know what I'm trying to say, to be honest. I'm like so confused with myself already, but I'm gonna try to change the lighting situation. So I will be right back. I'm gonna change that because I feel like it's really dark. Okay, so I feel like that's a little bit better. I'm using a different camera today. Like, it's a camera that I use, but I've never used for a Plan With Me video, so I'm not used to this setup. All right, so I'm just gonna jump right in, and this is obviously, or maybe not so obviously, but this is my last week in my planner. So this is not the current week, this is last week's plans. So originally I had filmed this as a talk through video, but it was like almost an hour long, you guys, and I just felt like that was a bit much. But also because it was my first Plan With Me in a while, I felt like I was just kind of all over the place when it came to like talking through my plans and looking for stickers. And I was like, you know what, we're just going to speed it up and we're going to do a voiceover for this one because it was a little bit of a hot mess and I didn't like that. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Anyway, this week was kind of crazy. I was gone more than I was actually home. So leading up to this week was obviously Labor Day weekend because Monday was Labor Day, and we went out of town. We went to the lake. My dad's dad lives on the lake. He actually lives in Missouri on the Lake of the Ozarks, and he owns a boat. So we have gone up there we went up a couple times this summer to go boating, which was so much fun. And I'm sad that like summer's over and we're gonna have to wait until next year to go boating again because we really got into it this year. But that's what we did. So the week before, we left like Thursday night, we went to Nashville. Then on Friday, we drove halfway to Missouri because we were riding up with my family and people had to work and whatever. And so we ended up driving halfway to Missouri and then getting up early Saturday and driving the rest of the way and then going out on the boat. And I had my cousin come down from like the Kansas City area. So that was fun. And so yeah, we just had a lot of fun like boating and doing all that. And then we ended up leaving Monday to go back to Nashville. So our first stop was Casey's. If you guys are from the Midwest, you probably know what Casey's is, but if not, it's basically like what I would compare to a Sheetz, or just think of like your favorite like gas station / general store. That is like kind of what Casey's is. And they have the best caramel donuts And I absolutely love Casey's. I'm sad that North Carolina doesn't have them because I grew up on Casey's since I'm from Missouri and we have them everywhere up there. So we ended up stopping at Casey's to get donuts. And then I put this out of order, but we drove back to Nashville. And then for lunch we had Sonic, but I put it out of order. It's fine. Then when we got back to Nashville, we ended up going to Chuy's for dinner, which is like a Mexican restaurant. A lot of people talk about Chuy's, like especially people in Texas. I think they have them in Texas as well. And a lot of people really love Chuy's. My family really loves Chuy's, so we eat there quite a bit whenever I visit them. And then I also put a movie night sticker down because they brought back my favorite movie of all time in the theater this weekend. And I was like, we have to go see it. My mom and my grandma had never seen it before, so they actually went with us, and it was really fun because they got to experience it for the first time. And we got to watch it in 3D, which was so cool. But if you guys don't know, Jaws is my all-time favorite movie. I know that sounds a little weird, but like for James and I's wedding, we walked down the aisle to the Jaws theme. Like the whole wedding had a Jaws theme to it, which was really funny, and a Star Wars theme because James really loves Star Wars. My car is named Jaws. I have like a license plate thing that is Jaws. I own all 4 of the Jaws movies. Like I love Jaws. It's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, so we did that, and that was basically our Labor Day. And then the following day we had to get up early because my car needed new tires, and I was going to drive home, and James was going to work in the car, so he wanted me to have like the new tires in case it rained because they just were worn down and needed to change anyway. But the reason we didn't wait till we got home was because he didn't want me to have to drive in the rain with like tires that were like, you know, not great or whatever. So we got up early, bought some new tires, got it taken care of, and then I drove back home to Tennessee. I don't live in Tennessee, to North Carolina. So that was so much fun. On the way home, we also stopped at Panda Express. It's one of my favorite places to eat. Obviously, I was not sticking to my healthy eating because we were in the car so much this weekend, but I'm definitely getting back on that this week. So we had Panda Express, and I'm just using a little sticker from Sweet Bean Plans to mark that. It's a ramen sticker, but it was the closest thing I had that kind of represented like something you could get at Panda Express. And then I'm using this Once More with Love sticker to mark that we picked up our dogs. They stayed with James's sister for the weekend, so I had to pick them up. And little Daisy grew so much in the like from Thursday night to Tuesday night. She just grew so much. It was crazy. So the next day, I had several orders from over the weekend. So thank you guys so much for supporting my small business. It really means a lot to me. So first thing I did was to get all of the sticker orders out, and then I had to upload a vlog. I've been trying to upload some like rewind vlogs. I have a lot of content going up on this channel, and I'm so grateful for the love and support you guys have shown me with all of that. It really means a lot to me, and I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. I also needed to do laundry because that's like, you know, what you do when you come back from a trip. And then I needed a massage after tubing all weekend on like with the boat and everything. I realized that at 33, I just do not recover as quickly as I used to. So my body was so sore. I needed a massage. So thankfully they had one spot available on that day. That was like the only thing they had for the whole week, or the part of the week I was going to be home. So I was like, I need to take this. And then after that, we went to James's parents' house because my car needed a new starter. So James and his dad like put in the new starter for my car or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a car person. And we also had dinner at their house. So I marked that as well. Moving on to Thursday, I decided to let myself sleep in because I'd gotten all the main work things that had to be done, and I was just tired from the trip, you know. It's kind of exhausting. I spent like a good chunk of the week in the car. Then I needed to upload my vlog, and I also did some work on my website. You guys won't see that yet, but I am working on revamping my website and just revamping my whole shop. You know, I kind of switched my logo, but I'm doing even more like just revamping of stuff. And so I was working on that on this day, and then I decided that I wanted to mark that I was cuddling with my dog, so just like a little cuddle time sticker. I used to sell this sticker in my shop and then I stopped, but if you guys want to see it again, let me know. And then at the bottom, I marked this little TV sticker from Sweet Bean Plans to mark that we started watching Only Murders in the Building. Guys, I am obsessed. We just finished season 1 last night. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for James to get home today so that way we can watch season 2. Anyway, the following day, Friday, we were getting ready to go out of town again. I know, super crazy. So I wanted to make sure that I cleaned the house. Obviously, I needed to pack. And then I uploaded that vlog for the day. We had Chick-fil-A for dinner, so I marked that, as well as we drove to Nashville again. The reason we went to Nashville this weekend was so my family could meet my new dog Daisy, because they at this point had not met her yet, and she's just growing like a weed. So I wanted to make sure that they got to meet her before she got bigger than Dixie. I don't think she's gonna get much bigger than Dixie, but like she's getting pretty big here. So I believe at this part of the plan with me, I was searching for an icon to mark like Chick-fil-A. I don't have a lot of like food icons, so I'm gonna definitely have to do some shopping and buy some like food related stickers or make my own, because I don't really have a lot of like food related stickers. So definitely need to change that. But I decided to go with this little like Frappuccino looking sticker. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense, but like we can pretend it was like a milkshake sticker. You know, I didn't have a milkshake at Chick-fil-A, but we can just pretend that that's what was going on. So anyway, on Saturday, we had breakfast with my family, and I'm using a little like egg and toast sticker from Sweet Tea Plans. She has an amazing shop, so definitely go check her out. Actually, all the shops that I'm mentioning have amazing stickers, so go check them out if you like that. And then I'm just marking a bunch of little things. There was a lot going on this day. There were like just a lot of things happening because, you know, hanging out with my family, trying to make the most of time with them. So I put down a little skinny washi strip and then this like little square box to mark, the skinny washi is marking that my family got to play with the dog. So I'm using this little fetch sticker from Once More with Love. And then I also put down a shopping bag because I did some shopping with my family. We had to go to Lowe's, Kroger, and where else did we go? Oh, Sam's Club. And then we had dinner of like family dinner and a game night, which was really fun. And then on Sunday, so Sunday was September 11th, and I know that means something different for everybody, but for me, I call it my miracle day because 10 years before the events of 9/11, so September 11th, 1991, I fell in a swimming pool and was in there for 8 minutes, and it basically died, but they revived me. But I just call it my miracle day because it's not something I should have survived, but God wasn't done with me yet. So I just remember that as my second chance at life. So it's a big deal, and I celebrate it every year. So I marked that with the first like little quarter box. I marked Miracle Day. Then after that, I marked that we went and got bagels with my family before we headed back home. And then I also marked that we went to Lowe's, the like hardware store, because my mom and my grandma actually both work there, so they get like discounts on stuff. So I did like shopping for like porch decorations for Halloween, and I'm very excited. I can't wait to share that with you guys in Vlogtober. But anyway, so I marked that we went to Lowe's, and then I used a little like gas pump to mark that we drove home because I ran out of car stickers because there was just so many car trips in this week that I ran out of those stickers. And then we had Panda Express on the way home. I got some ice cream to celebrate my Miracle Day, and then had KFC for dinner. Moving on to the sidebar, I didn't really know what to do with it, so I just kind of put a lot of full boxes just because I didn't know what to do with it. But that was pretty much my week in a nutshell. It was just a lot of like driving and back and forth. I'm really glad that this week we can just sort of chill and have a week at home. We have a ton of plans coming up, so our weekends are like pretty much booked, but at least they're booked here, so we're home, even though we still have stuff to do every weekend.
But yeah, it was just insane, but it was definitely a good time. I'm glad I got to see my family back-to-back weekends, even though it was definitely a hard trip just being in the car that long. But we survived. They got to meet my dog, and it was just a good time. So yeah, that is how my week turned out.
Here is what my plan with me for the week is looking like. It was definitely a crazy week, but we got it all done, got it all taken care of. I do hope to like back plan some of this, but if I do film that, I will put it on my other channel for content over there. And I will try to get another plan with me up before we go into Vlogtober. But once I go into Vlogtober, I'm gonna be in full Vlogtober mode. So I'm really only gonna be posting like daily videos on this channel, and I don't like, unless I were to make one of the Vlogtober videos a plan with me, which is not something I really want to do, there's just no space for it on my channel during the month of October. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Let me know if you did in the comments below. I'm gonna go so I can go edit this super long video, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Wait up, ain't got no time for that. I've stayed up, I was hoping that you would change your ways. Wake up, you